Okay. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back again. In this video, I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I'm not going to make it. Here we go. The pedal with the light. It will change, so it's okay. I don't know if I'm really going to connect it to my previous video called Sun Talk at the Sun Portal, but I don't think so. But I'm going to try to make the best as I can to make the correlation here because I was having some sun yesterday, but yesterday the UV rays were very strong and I could not stay much long in the sun, like not even 5 minutes. Today the UV rays are more chilled, so I could be outside and just do my natural sauna. That's very important for the body, okay? I was sweating a lot. I'm okay now. I was drinking fresh water, and the body is inside now. That's super, super, hyper, mega important. Okay, so that the body gets used to the temperatures, so that the body takes out this natural sweat and receives the natural light from the sun. Okay, and this, okay, is related to a post that I did. So that's why I'm not going to put it as a Sun Portal connection. I mean, there's a connection there, but this is mainly connected. The ideas come through because of this documentary that I have watched. I did a post about it, okay? If you can check the post, that would be important. If this tip that I'm going to give in this video is important as well. And the documentary is called The Pharmacy of Light, okay? And as a subtitle on it, below it, I don't know if I can call it subtitle or second title, little title, um, it says, "Are you eating enough light?" So, yeah, I posted the link to the full documentary. I don't know if it's still available for free, okay? If not, you have to pay, I believe $6 or $7, whatever, if you're really interested in this type of stuff. If not, just watch the trailer because I posted the trailer there as well, and so that you can connect the dots between the tip that I'm going to give you on this video and what is actually being taught there, okay? For example, in my previous videos, Sun Talk at the Sun Portal, I talk about how important it is to connect to the consciousness of the sun, okay? So that you can receive the energy of the sun. In this video, I'm going to talk uh, how to connect with the sun in a different way, okay? Through visualization. If you're not used to do it, don't worry, you'll get used to. uh, and with breath, okay, using visualization and breath, okay. But before I get there, I want to leave you with other tips that came in as well. First of all, and this is related as well with the documentary, okay, the light of the sun, the light that the sun emanates, the photons that the sun emanates, is one of the most important things to keep all the living things on this planet fully healthy and fully alive. Okay? Especially the food that we eat. I mean, not especially everything, okay? But I mean, we have to eat, unfortunately. And the US, for example, is one of the worst countries, and I'm so sorry for that if you are living there, is one of the worst countries in terms of food because of the pesticides and all the BS they put in them, all the BS that is put in the atmosphere. And because of that, the light or the photons that comes from the sun are not able to fully be integrated in the food that we eat. And the light they mentioned there is the most important thing, so that the vitamins, the nutrients of the plants, of the vegetables, of the fruits, the minerals, if there is not enough light in them, they are not fully absorbed by the living entity itself. Just like the same happens with our bodies, with the animal bodies and all the living things, okay? Um, I'm sorry, a little hair here. Um, sorry. And now I got lost. Shit, I'm sorry. Yeah, all the living entities. In other words, all the cellular structure of all the living entities upon this planet is not just our bodies, okay? Need, as I said, I repeat, the light of the sun to be kept fully healthy and fully alive. That's why they put metaphorically, but ironically, metaphorically, but literally as well. Are you eating enough light? Okay. Are we eating enough light? Unfortunately, we are not as well our food, okay? So that's why I decided to make this video, because while I was having sun yesterday and now when I was doing my natural sauna, because before we had an heat wave like for 3 weeks, uh, it was really hardcore because it was different. There was lack of oxygen in the air. I mean, there was a lot of people dying in Spain and France, and that's not normal. Come on, it's especially Spain. People are used to this kind of temperatures, and there was really lack of oxygen. And like this heat wave is now moving to the northern countries. I know I have friends there, and they say, yeah, it's unbearable because of the lack of oxygen. It's not actually really the heat of the sun or the temperatures, it's really the lack of oxygen. But now the heat wave came back, and now there is oxygen. So that's why I was doing my natural sauna. Okay, that's really, really important as well for the body to receive this income of energy of light of the sun, clean up, and then amplify the energy with it. Okay, so I'm going to the tip. I'm just before I go there, I'm going to give you other two little tips, because the conventional medicine unfortunately only says that you need the sun to absorb vitamin D. Okay, but in case you don't know, the vitamin D, 90% of the vitamin D is absorbed through the retina or through our eyes. Okay, the same way the photons of the sun or the light of the sun is actually also integrated mostly fully through our eyes. Why am I talking about this? Because human beings, we human beings, um, got used to wear sunglasses just like all the time. You know, I speak from experience. I stopped using them already since ages, since I discovered this information, like back in 2012, I believe that's when I stopped using sunglasses. Because the problem is then we get used to it, and then it's winter time. There are no strong UV rays, and of course we are used to them, and then we cannot handle the light, and we are always using them. And unfortunately, because of that, we are also not receiving the light that we should and the vitamin D that we should because of that, okay? So I would advise you, I'm sorry, too much light, I'm sorry. I would advise you, if this matters to you, of course, to use, and that's what I do nowadays, I only wear sunglasses if the UV rays are really high, otherwise I don't wear them at all, so that my eyes get used to the light, and so that through my eyes, I can receive the right amount of vitamin D and the photons of light to keep my cellular structure keep going fully healthy and fully alive. Okay, that's another tips I wanted to give. Let me see. Yeah, then because of all of this, another idea came through, but first, one thing at a time, okay? I'll see if I post this video first, and then if I do it, I will post that second part because it's correlated, but I'm not going to say what. Otherwise, I ruin the surprise. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah. So I'm just trying to see if I don't forget anything. As always, I did not make notes. I'm just improvising. I got the ideas yesterday, today. They got together. Before I move to the final part of the video, which is the tip that I want to give you about visualization and breath. Okay, exactly. Of course, if you have the possibility to grow your own stuff, and that's why there is also this correlation with this documentary. Okay, if you have the possibility to grow your own stuff, just do it. Okay, of course, in a natural biological way. If not, unfortunately, well, I might leave that for the second part of the video if I post this one, okay? First, I'm going to just give you this tip, and then, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I'll leave it for the part two if I put this one out, okay? So basically, what you have to do in my Sun Talk at the Sun Portals videos, I talk about connecting, I said already, with the consciousness of the sun, mentally, doing requests, whatever you wish, whatever you like, okay? Of course, every time you go to have sun, you don't have to think about something or do something. I'm just giving you some tips that you can use if you need when you are having some sun, okay? So now that I was doing my sauna, my natural sauna, and yesterday as well, but yesterday was quite hardcore. I could not stay not even 5 minutes outside, so it was not long. But now that I was doing my natural sauna, because the UV rays, as I said, were not strong, uh, I was doing, and I do this a lot, because I spoke about how the sun, the consciousness of the sun amplifies our energetic field, okay? But with this little tip, it's going to be much easier to do it, okay? So basically what you have to do, if you are used, for example, not to wear sunglasses all the time, you can do it with open eyes, of course, not looking directly at the sun. We know that's dangerous. But looking directly to the area where the sun is, okay, like for example, you look above, a little bit above the sun, okay. If you cannot do it, just close your eyes, okay. Just if you are seated or just chill, close your eyes. And well, I'm going to tell you how I do it, okay. If I do it with open eyes or closed eyes, it doesn't matter. I take like 2 or 3 deep breaths in a row. But before that, okay, I imagine, okay, that's where the visualization come in, I'm sorry. I close my eyes, or I have my open eyes, but I'll close my eyes because, okay, it will be easier if you're not used to visualization. And I imagine, okay, the full energy and the full light and the full photons of the sun, as which they actually spread throughout the entire atmosphere and through the entire environment. They just don't come directly like this to you. You know, I just imagine this amount of light, you know, around, all around the area you can see in front of you or whatever you want to visualize. And then as I do this visualization, I take 2, as I said, or 3 deep breaths in, like I bring that light in, like this. I bring it in, I push it in into my energetic field, okay? And then I take a deep breath out and I push it out into my energetic field, okay? So that's a small tip, but a very powerful tip to amplify uh, not to only amplify, but to receive, so that your energetic field can receive the full light and the full photons of the sun that are so important then to keep your physical body, your cellular structure, your atoms working, your internal organs, everything that your body is made of, okay, including your energetic field, fully healthy, okay? For example, if you have a problem with an organ in your body or whatever part of your body, you can do the inhales as well. And then instead, when you do the out breath, you know, instead of spreading it to your energetic field, you can spread it into your cellular structure, or you can spread it directly into the part of your body where you are having problems, for example. Um, so, then you can, with the imagination, you can do whatever you like with it. But this tip of visualize and putting the breath together is really, really powerful. Of course, I speak from experience. And yeah, if you resonate with it, just do it, try it if you like it. As I said before, if you don't want to watch the full or pay to watch the documentary, just check the trailer, because then you'll realize the connection between what I'm saying and the tip that I'm giving to you, okay? So yeah, basically that's it. I'll reproduce it once again, okay? So you close your eyes, imagine all those powerful, beautiful, amazing rays of light of the sun, that energy that comes out of the sun. And you imagine the sun, if you cannot look at it, or you cannot look directly into the area where the sun is, you inhale it in. It doesn't have to be 2 or 3 that deep breaths in a row, okay? Just breathe in as you like, okay? But that's what I do, because it brings more oxygen in the first place, and in the second place, it brings more energy as well, okay? So I'll just do it like I feel in and spread it out, baby. This amplifies the entire energetic field. It's filled with the light and the beautiful energy of the sun, which, by the way, I also wanted to add this. I forgot to say this, or I think I said it, but I want to repeat it because it's really important. The energy of the sun, okay, is fully pure. It's fully organic. There's nothing wrong with it. You can use it as much as you like, because really the sun is really a benevolent entity, okay? It's really, really pure. So, unlike the moon, okay, it's not fully organic, but that's another story. We are talking about the sun now. So, yeah, just connected it as much as you can, especially as I said, if you live in places where the sun is not abundant, or if you live in cities and you spend too much time inside buildings or whatever, just try to take a little bit of sun every day. I mean, if it's sunny, of course. If not, we all know that's hard. But yeah, if it's sun, just try to do it. The natural sun is also important, okay? It's really, 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 really important, because it also helps to, as I said, to do a natural cleansing. If you go to the sauna, okay, you take out the toxins, but you're not receiving the light of the sun. So this is the natural sauna. This is the way your body gets used to the natural state of the environment, of the planet and of the sun and everything, of the elementals, okay? So it's really, really good to keep you healthy, okay? And yeah, so basically that's it. I hope I hope that's it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I did not put any notes there. And as I said, yeah, I if I put it out I'll put part two because I have already some other ideas that came into my mind. Light changing. Wow. Okay. And yeah, that's it. I hope if you resonate with this tip, try it if you like it. Even if you don't like it, at least just try it and you'll see how crazy it is. Because people are used to meditate and all those kind of stuff and visualize, but there's not many people doing visualization and using the breath at the same time to bring in energies, certain type of energies into your body, in and out. Sorry about this, but this is a sign to say shut up and end up the video. Oh my god, what a weird light. I'm sorry about this. So yeah, that's it. As always, I hope you are well, okay, wherever you are on this planet. And this comes from the heart, especially after what happened in Venezuela right now. I truly hope the things there get well. Really, really, like Godspeed, please, because that was really hardcore. And as always, I also hope that you have access to everything that you need. Be grateful for the sun, be grateful for everything that you have. Because the world is going a little bit nuts everywhere. The weather is going nuts as well. We know, I don't have to speak about the crisis that the world is going through. So I wish you much love, much peace, prosperity, health above all to you, your loved ones, whoever you have with you. Sorry about this, but AI is like playing with me a little bit. Whatever you like, just play. I don't care. And yeah, that's it. All the best, okay? Good luck with everything. Much love. Take care. Bye bye.